Welcome to Main Street Gamers Special Edition Podcast. Today we're going to be breaking down every one of these 49 Grand Theft Auto 5 achievements. Starting at the top of the list, I am Chris Engels.
I'm Taylor Davis.
And I'm Derrick Dashbrenner.
So guys, the first achievement is not that interesting. Earn 70 gold medals on missions and strangers and freaks. So, I don't know what the missions and strangers and freaks is.
This is a single player reference, so apparently you're gonna get like different awards on the missions depending on how well you do, I guess.
That's pretty cool, actually. That's a really good idea.
It's kind of like the Battle to Gay Tony, where you got a percentage score on each mission.
Yeah, and it's a really good way to sort of like extend the life of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you're gonna want to go through and play them again. You're gonna want to go through and get the highest score. We're gonna go through these kind of quick because there's 49 of them. So, the second one, attain 100% game completion. That is called Career Criminal, and it is worth 100 Gs. I gotta be honest with you guys. I was hoping it'd be worth more.
It's the same as it was in GTA 4.
I know, but I think this game is gonna be just at least twice as big. And
Yeah,
I think that's going to be kind of annoying to try and do all that stuff. And if you're going to try and put in the time and do it, you should at least be properly rewarded. And I just do not feel like 100 points is enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever, but I was hoping it'd be like 250. Because that would have been like, made people think like, oh dude, I really got to go out and get 100% on all
Yeah,
these.
but there's so much stuff to do, and there's like, that would limit a lot less achievements, and I'd rather have more achievements than just one giant, like 1/4 of the achievement points being one achievement alone, which I probably won't even get. I doubt I'd make 100% completion.
I wonder if anyone will. Like, I'm sure people will, but I wonder if it's going to be like a common thing.
I'll go for it, but it's probably going to be difficult.
I'm sure it's going to be super hard. But, okay, so the next one. San Andreas Sightseer is going to net you 30 points. Explore all of Los Santos and Blaine County. This is kind of difficult because we don't really know how they're going to track this. You know, like, so this game the game we're playing right now, Grand Theft Auto 4, is kind of broken down into, like, neighborhoods, I would say. So you're going to have to enter every neighborhood, or, like, I don't know how this is going to work, but it shouldn't be that hard. And for 30 points, it's going to probably be pretty easy to pick up.
I wonder if it's gonna be like San Andreas, where the map like you looked at the map and it might be that. That'd be easy.
That's a good idea too. That kind of brings up another question. Do you think parts of the map will be unlocked when you first start the single player?
I don't know.
Because we'll get to it later in the achievement guide. The next one is All's Fair in Love and War. Fair is spelled F-A-R-E, as an obvious reference to like a taxi fare, because the achievement is purchase downtown cab company and complete a private fare. Now, this was really interesting because not only can you buy a business, you can work for the business.
Yeah, that's way awesome.
And that is a really cool addition. I mean, so there's 2 achievements relating to that sort of model, but I thought that was a really interesting sort of new thing that they were trying out. Is there any businesses you guys would like to own in Grand Theft Auto?
I want to own the golf course.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Have my own clubhouse, be able to customize that. That would have been sweet.
Yeah, that's another good point. I wonder if you'll be able to, like, if you own the taxi thing, I wonder if you'll be able to, like, customize the cabs.
And
like,
I wonder if you can even go further into, like, how much cab fare is going to cost, what areas you want your cab coming to go to.
Yeah, like, this sort of opens up a whole new set of options.
That's crazy, dude. I'm going to buy a car dealership immediately.
Okay, so the next one, kind of in the same vein, is TP Industries Arms Race. Purchase McKinsey Field hangar and win the arms race.
Is that a single player?
Yes, I believe so. It'll be kind of interesting to see how that works out. I don't like. Do you know what this TP Industries is, Davis?
Seems like it looks like it might be a gun armory or something.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of
not...
feels like it has that.
Hit what?
I don't know what the arms race is. I know how to do it, Davis. I just
Get
didn't.
over here. Yeah, please.
I don't know what the arms race is. That'll be kind of cool too. It gives that's two businesses. Well, that's really that second one is really a building, but it sounds like that's two different businesses you'll be able to own. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder how many businesses will be available to you like that, or if those are kind of the only ones. We will see. Multidiscipline is the next one. Attain a gold medal in all applicable hobbies and pastimes. This is really interesting because I wonder how many hobbies and pastimes there are.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, and there's some sort of ranking system in them too, which is really cool. So like, not only are you going to be able to play golf, you're going to be able to like get a gold medal in it. So like, you got to think then you're going to be able to get gold medals, and all of them they're going to have some sort of ranking system. I don't know how it'll work, but I'm really excited about the possibility of that. Davis, you said a lot. How many do you want?
How many?
I mean, obviously you want as many as possible, but how many do you think there will legitimately be?
I don't want a ridiculous amount, and if there is a ridiculous amount, they all better be easy. That's all I'm saying.
They all better be.
I don't know.
Well, I don't even care if they're easy. I just want them all to be quality. Like, I don't want them to put in just crap for the sake of putting it in.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? The next achievement is one of the more interesting ones. From Beyond the Stars, collect and return all spaceship parts. What do you think? Spaceship. Do you think we'll be able to go into space? We're putting down the bets right now.
That's not happening.
No.
You know what I think it's going to be?
What's that?
I think that when you collect all the spaceship parts, it's going to give you the opportunity to either sell the spaceship for like an obscene amount of money, like $1 million or whatever, or 10 million, or however much is just a ridiculous amount of money, or it's going to be like try and make it to space, and like there's going to be a ridiculously hard mini game that if you beat it unlocks a cutscene. But if you don't beat it, you lose the spaceship and have to recollect the parts.
No, that sounds way too much like Saints Row to me. I feel like it's just gonna be a little collectible that maybe is like maybe you just get to put the spaceship like a UFO in your hangar and then it just sits there for people to see online.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Like a achievement reward, like in-game award, I guess. That's what I think.
That's a good idea. I like that. I still think it'd be cool if there was a mini game that you could try and fly into space, but
yeah.
Okay, the next achievement, a mystery solved. Solve the mystery of Lenora Johnson. That's literally what it says.
Yeah, that's an achievement.
Does anyone
waiting to happen.
Does anyone have any guesses on that?
Just I don't know, a series of events that you got to do in single player, and I will guarantee I'll be making a guide on it.
I wondered if there was like some sort of connection because you mentioned that you thought you heard the spaceship one was a reference to Bully.
Yeah, this is an L.A. Noire reference, I bet.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Like, is this an L.A. Noire reference? And are they Easter egging every Rockstar game somehow?
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, it would be really cool. I thought it would just be a really cool thing. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. The next one is called Waste Management. Purchase the old dock and collect all nuclear waste.
Yeah, it's another one of those ridiculous achievements that are just crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is just like one mission, kind of. You know what I mean? This could very well just be one mission where you purchase the dock and then you like scoop up all the waste and it takes 5 minutes. But the nuclear waste could also be like collectibles that you have to pick up.
Yeah, I don't think these are story based because the secret achievements are all worth about the same, and I feel like those are just story completion.
For hitting the heist.
Yeah.
How many were there that were secret?
11.
9? Oh, 11. So are we gonna say there's 11 heists in this game? I mean, that's what it would look like, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Or just big events.
All right. So the next one is called Red Mist. Complete all rampages. So we're getting a new game type, kind of like a new mission type. Called
Trevor
rampages.
mission.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they all have separate missions like that are just for them, and I think these are Trevor's, and I think you're just gonna go berserker, like,
Yep, it's gonna be awesome.
and just murder a bunch of people and then try and get away, like, which is a great way. Which is a great way to do it because like everyone loves doing ridiculous stuff in GTA, and for them to find a clever way to like make those like real missions is a really awesome thing. So that'll be fun. The next one is called Show Off. Complete all stunt jumps. I mean, this is kind of a trademark of the GTA franchise, so nothing surprising there. The next achievement is called Kiffum, which is complete your path to enlightenment or not. Now, I have no idea what to even think here. There is another achievement that we'll get to in a little bit that references a cult. So I wonder if this isn't with that.
It almost
I wonder
like
if your path to enlightenment is in a cult.
guild
Isn't the cult
or
thing?
like a clan thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
The icon for it is weird too. It's like an F laid over a T and an L. So we can speculate all we want, but we really just have no idea. The next one is also one of my favorites. It's called 3-Man Army, and the goal of the achievement is to survive 3 minutes with at least a 3-star wanted level with all 3 characters.
Yeah, so does that mean
Together.
all 3 separate? Yeah, it says together.
Yeah, they're together off mission. So like you can't be together.
So that confirms that we can hang out all 3 together and not having to be in a mission.
Yeah.
That's what that confirms, which I didn't realize was gonna happen.
Oh, see, that's not the way I took it. The way I took it was that you're playing as all 3 characters at the same time in different parts of the city and trying to keep them all alive.
No, I don't understand. That would be. I don't think so.
Well, they showed like in the single player trailer that like you can switch the players on the D-pad and they're going to be in like separate parts of the city.
Yeah,
So,
but
like what I'm
that's
thinking
not
is they
being
just kind of
together.
like go on AI.
I
Yeah,
think
but
it's gonna be like
it's not. It doesn't imply that you have to be physically together. It just means you have to do them together.
so all 3 have to have a 3-star wanted level, and then you just keep
Yeah, for
switching.
3 minutes. Because if
That
you
could
had
be
them together, why is that even a hard achievement? Like you're basically
that's what I'm
surviving a
saying,
3-star one
that's-
level for 3 minutes,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
and it's
3
20
stars is
points.
a different thing.
So you must have to have them all in separate places, kind of. Or you probably don't have to, but that's probably like what's implied.
Yeah, I guess.
So
Yeah,
that
makes
should be
sense.
really
That would be really difficult because then you gotta hope to God that your AI is gonna stay alive while you switch characters. I like that a lot better than what I originally thought, and
Yeah.
that would be a lot more difficult, which would be cool to get.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. I think it's definitely the first like one I really want to try, just because it'll be a good way to show like how the AIs interact and like you know what I mean, how the AI is gonna do when you're not
Yeah.
like controlling it. Because like, well, when they showed the first gameplay trailer, they said like you could pop into someone, like you could switch your characters, and Trevor could have a huge wanted level and be out rolling around,
Yeah.
like, and you just have to kind of pick up where he is. So that kind of goes hand in hand with what that is talking about. Definitely looking forward to that one. The next one is called Out of Your Depth, and all it says is you're gonna need a bigger boat.
I wonder if
So,
that's maybe where this submarine might come into play.
oh yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. So, do you think if you go too deep with like a tiny submarine, you get crushed by like the pressure?
I don't think it's that big of a world. Be cool if it was, but
But I mean, like, what if you have like you start out with like a little crappy submarine that if you go more than like 30 feet, it blows up or something?
I don't know. But it almost sounds like a name of a mission too. So now I'm not like too set on the fact that all those secret achievements might be story based. So that might
I
be a
am.
story mission. I don't know.
I'm set that those are the heists. They have to be.
They all have to be, but I feel like there's more than 11 major events in this game.
I don't. Well, I don't think there's going to be that many heists. Like I
I
think.
understand those are your heists, but there's these like you're gonna need a bigger boat. It just sounds like a mission before a heist. You know, like
Maybe. We'll have to see. I mean, and that's another thing. If there's only 11 heists, do you have to like do other stuff to progress the story, or can you just
yeah.
can you
I
just
imagine they
smash the first 11 heists right away?
No, I bet there's gonna be like, hey, we need C4 for the heist, so now we need to go out and get C4 from this guy, and then it's like, hey, we need this for this heist, and you have to go out and do that, and then it's all gonna, and you're gonna be doing these as the 3 individual characters, and then once you complete all those, you'll be like, all right, boys, let's get together, and then you'll do the heist.
You like plan the heist and do it?
Yeah, so I bet those 11 secrets are just the heist alone, and then like you're gonna need a bigger boat. Sounds like you're gonna do a water heist, and then you go find a bigger boat, achievement unlocked. Feel like that could be story. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a complete side event. They have to go in debt. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's a very. I like the idea of like there being side missions surrounding them, but I don't know. I think this game is gonna focus less on story than we think it is. Like, I think of a lot of it as just going to be, like, living and interacting with the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be a lot of missions and a lot of stuff to do, but it's not going to necessarily be, like, one big story that, like, all the pieces fit together super nice. That brings us to the next achievement, which is probably my favorite of the group. It's called Altruist Acolyte. And the description is, deliver an unsuspecting victim to the altruist cult. A cult. This is the first GTA cult, so I'm excited about that. I love this, like, I love the concept of, like, becoming good enough friends with someone, like, in your cell phone that, like, you can call them and be like, hey, you want to go hang out? Let's go to this, like, weird mansion on the edge of town that all, like, every cult seems to have. And, like, taking them inside and, like, having them die, you know? Like, I mean, it sounds kind of weird, but I definitely think that that's what's going to happen. Like, you're going to have to, like, surrender one of your friends or girlfriends with one of the characters.
It's crazy. It opens up a whole new world to this game of, like, underground cults that you can join. It's ridiculous. It sounds like some Skyrim stuff.
This made me think that it's going to be, like, that this game is going to be more like Grand Theft Auto Lost and the Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony than...
Absolutely.
Than necessarily GTA 4. Because, like, I think it's going to be a bunch of, like, little tiny stories, like, maybe, like, 3 mission, like, little mission arcs that, like, make up, like, a story. So, like, you can go work for this cult, you know, and then, like, the first mission, or, like, so they all have their own, like, distinct story. I just think that would be a ton of fun. It'll be really interesting to see how that world sort of develops.
Really gonna kill him?
I'm definitely excited to see what the cult is all about. It'll be really fun. The next one is called A Lot of Cheddar. And all you have to do to earn a lot of cheddar is spend a total of $200 million across all 3 characters.
Is it spend or earn?
Spend a total of $200 million.
So first you gotta earn it, and then you gotta go and spend it on stuff.
Well, okay, so that's the thing.
I'm buying 200
They must be
planes.
planning a lot of stuff for you to buy, like a lot of stuff for you to buy.
I'm buying 200 planes.
Because, like, spending $200 million, like, we don't know how the money's going to work or how fast or how hard you're going to have to work to earn it.
I know that a plane costs $1 million, which is going to take forever to get.
Yeah, but you got to think, like, apartment might be 10 or 20. Like,
well,
it's really not that much.
This is story based, so I'm sure the grand heist at the end will land you some crazy amount of money.
You want to say 100? Is that your guess?
100 mil? No, I doubt it's half. It might probably... I don't know. Well, I mean, if it is that much, it's going to be split up 3 ways, but since we get to play as 3 characters, then we can just spend it either way, so it might be...
Yeah, because you spend it, it says spend it across all 3 characters, so...
I bet overall, the course of the storyline, you'll be able to earn more than 200...
That's a really cool idea, though, that every character is going to have a separate amount of money, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, if you might want to spend, like, there might be really cool ways to spend money as Trevor, and then, like, not so cool ways to spend money as, like...
Franklin.
But the only thing that could be difficult about that is if it's limiting in, like, what you can do. Like, who are the characters again? Frank, Trevor,
Franklin,
and...
Trevor and Michael.
So, what if, like, only Franklin can customize cars?
No, that won't ever happen. It'll be everybody.
You don't think so?
No, it'll be everybody. That would just be stupid.
So, yeah, the only thing is, though, like, you could value money with one character more, you know? But just adds a new element. But you're right, it would be really dumb if you could customize characters as one guy, or customize cars as one guy, but not as the others. Okay, the
like
next one
different
is
perks.
called... Yeah, that's a good idea. We talked about that too, like the sort of the same as the Bioshock system.
Yeah. Alright, what's the next achievement?
The next achievement is called Trading Pure Alpha. Make a profit over your total investment in the stock market.
That's interesting.
So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't imply any sort of time or anything with it though. So it's not like, oh, make money for 1 year. So like the first time you make profit, are you going to unlock this achievement?
Yeah.
So like the first time you cash out to make a profit?
Yeah, this achievement is just it's just motivation for you to explore this.
To try out the stock market.
That's part of the game. Because a lot of people probably won't even know it exists without that achievement. They'd be like, oh, I can go on a computer and spend my money on stocks. A lot of people probably won't think of that. So this is just a way to get people to do it.
I mean, it'll be interesting. I don't think this one will be that hard. I mean,
no.
Just invest in a bunch of stuff and then cash out when you make money. It would be. I was thinking the other day, it would be really funny if they had like pre-programmed like stock market crashes.
That would be funny.
Like all of a sudden, the stock market just gets torn apart, and then like, so if you have a ton of so if you make a ton of money or have a ton of money in it, you just like lose it all.
That would suck.
I think that would be a really, really funny way to do it. So the next sort of achievement for us is called Pimp My Sidearm, fully mod a weapon.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool because like it implies there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. So you might be able to add like attachments or silencers or scopes or what sort of mods would you like to see with the guns?
I don't know, just like rapid fire, add a sight maybe. I would like to see a custom paint job. That would be sweet.
You want camo on your gun?
Yeah.
No, camo, not really.
That's what Davis just said. Cool, Derrick.
You killed him somehow. That's funny. Alright, what do we got next?
I don't know.
I mean you don't know.
The next one is wanted, dead or alive or alive. Deliver a bail bond target. Alive.
Yeah,
so what this is going to be...
That's a Trevor thing.
Derrick, do you want to host this?
Why would I want to host?
Then stop killing me, dog. So this is going to be really cool because I like the idea of like sort of these bounties on people. So that like you can sort of unlocks a new set of missions.
That's a
I don't know how you're
thing.
going to take them alive though is the only thing.
Maybe there's a lasso that they brought in from Red Dead Redemption.
That would be really awesome. But maybe there's probably like a capture system maybe. I don't know. I can't really see that working very well though. Oh, that's a good idea. Like knock them unconscious.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Them and punch them in the back of the head, and you just pick up their body. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. I'm not too hopeful.
Well, like
on
in
that.
the trailer, one of the trailers that shows Trevor carrying this dude on his shoulder, and he throws it into that a trailer, like a trailer park trailer. He throws it in there, and some like fat lady
Oh, really?
on her computer, and she's like, "Oh,
That's
thanks for the bounty." So it's a Trevor thing.
Yeah,
And
but
he's carrying,
so far we've had
unconscious
two
dude.
things we think are Trevor, and nothing we think is anything else.
Yeah, so far.
But like the rest of the way, I don't think there's really any for the other guys. But we'll see as we go. The next one is called Los Santos Customs. Fully mod a vehicle, which
That's awesome.
self-explanatory. I mean, we could talk about this till we're blue in the face, what we want to see, what we don't want to see, but kind of already touched on that, so we'll skip over that one. The next one is called Close Shave. Complete all under the bridge and knife flight challenges. And this one actually got me really excited because I kind of like the idea of like the flying obstacle course things, you know.
Do you have the under the radar achievement in this game? GTA 4?
I don't. To fly under all the bridges?
Yeah, I got that. So it's gonna be that, and then I don't understand this knife one though. That's a new element.
Well, what I was thinking is like, you know how they do like, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but they do like Red Bull does like, has this racing series, or this like plane series where you fly through like cones in the air.
Oh, that might be a good idea, yeah.
So like maybe it's like that. I don't know. I think that's called like something like that. I don't think it's called knife flight, but I think it's called something similar. Like that's what that made me think of. The next one is Off the Plane, GTA Online, complete the introduction. So we're clearly getting almost like a full another experience on the GTA Online. Like we predicted that when we saw the video, but now like this is kind of confirming that there's like basically a full another story. I don't know how excited you guys are about that. I think it's a good idea, but I don't think it can ever be done as well as the single player, so it's almost always going to feel like second place. So the next three all kind of go hand in hand. 3-bit gangster, making moves, and above the law. And you're going to earn these for reaching increments of 25 on the level system of GTA Online. Reach rank 25, reach rank 50, reach rank 75, or reach rank 100, sorry. I don't know. I don't know what the level system will do. I don't know what's going to incentivize you to climb the levels. Do you think that they could possibly have stuff unlock as you go higher in the levels?
Well, in GTA 4, all they unlocked was clothing in the levels, and there's only 10 levels. So I'm interested to see how they're going to do it in GTA 5.
Another 75, so maybe we're getting some better stuff. I think it would be kind of interesting if the weapon and car customizations were attached to this in the online. Just to, like, kind of give them some muscle, because, like, if it's not that, like, what is it? Like, what else even makes sense? Maybe the perks that we talked about, but I don't really see that either. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see on that. The next one is called Numero Uno, GTA Online. Complete in obtain first place in all competitive game types.
Sucks.
So this should be called the Taylor Davis achievement.
No, dude, I don't have any of those achievements in GTA 4, and it really upset me that I didn't get them. Yeah, they're like beat every race. These ones are really like the GTA 4 ones are a lot brutal than the GTA 5, because GTA 5 is just complete rank 1 in every single thing. This is like you gotta win all the races and do all this stuff in ranked and all this other crap.
If only it had said how many competitive game modes there were, so we could speculate on that. Because like that's what I really wanted to see out of this, was how many like competitive game modes are going to be online. Because in addition to all this story stuff, are we getting like 15 online competitive modes, do you think?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I think we're seeing basically everything from this one make a comeback probably, and then probably a few new ones, but
I doubt it. I doubt like Carjack City and all those lame ones will come back.
Really? I bet they're back. They have to be back, right?
No, they
Are they really just gonna cut them?
The only one that was honestly good was, yeah, because they like Carjack City wouldn't make any sense because it's like, oh, you take missions from Petrovic. That Petrovic doesn't exist in the GTA 5.
Well, I know, but like they could do something very similar with a character from the new one. All right, we'll see. The next one's called the Midnight Club, which is another going on our like Rockstar Games references in the achievements. We've already had what we think is an LA Noire one. We've already had what we think is a Bully one, and now we're getting a Midnight Club reference.
This one's obvious.
And this one is done by using a custom vehicle to win 5 races. So
that'll be easy.
Pretty self-explanatory. The only thing is, I wonder if you don't have a car, or if you have the car insured, if like that one will count the whole time, or if you have to keep it intact for 5 races. Because that would be kind of interesting if you couldn't wreck it for 5 races.
I feel like they would have said that. I just think it's going to be just win 5 races with the customized vehicle. Pretty simple.
Okay, the next one is called Unnatural Selection. Complete all 10 waves of a survival.
This is crazy.
Yep, so like we're clearly getting some sort of horde mode. I mean, sort of wave-based game.
I don't know if it's going to be like cop survival. I don't know. That's crazy.
I wonder if you're, I I wonder if it's just kind of like you're going. Like, I wonder if the cops can have, or like the enemy, quote unquote, can have like cars and stuff. Because that'd be a ton of fun if they just chased after you in the GTA like sort of universe, and then you could kind of like use everything GTA to sort of preserve yourself.
Yeah, but you still got to complete waves, so you got to kill people eventually.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I hope they don't lock it down into one area, so you don't just have to. But the only other way I see it making sense is if you're supposed to like hunker down into a building, you know, and then the waves like drive up to the house. So that'll be interesting to see. The next one is called Backseat Driver, and this is a GTA Online one as well. Direct a driver to first place as co-driver in rally mode. So that's a new mode.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not sure what to even think about that one because the way they make it sound is like one person can't see the game.
It's just like a co-op racing game. That's basically what it is.
So like, I don't know if they're gonna do it so
Maybe
that
it's
one person
cockpit view.
see at all or something. I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll have to wait and see. The next one is called Run Like the Wind. In GTA Online, survive for a day with a bounty on your head.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
for an
so
entire day. I wonder how much real time that is.
Well, we don't know how the justice system is gonna work. We don't know if the cops are gonna be in GTA Online. I wonder if it just goes to this bounty system where if someone online kills you, they can collect on the bounty.
That would be way cool.
Yeah.
This achievement could potentially suck a lot.
This could be really hard. Especially because as you get a bigger and bigger bounty, your friends are going to be like enticed to just kill you and collect on it.
Yeah.
I foresee a lot of problems in our
Honestly,
future with
that's
that one.
gonna. I feel like this achievement's gonna suck a lot.
It's going to be really hard. And it's going to be annoying too, more than anything.
Yep.
Like if you have one friend that like stabs you in the back every time. The next one in GTA Online, finish a gang attack without dying and kill at least 10 enemies.
That's cool.
So this is obviously going to be like the team deathmatch thing, I think.
Is it? Because this is gang, and I don't know. Because you can start a crew, but I don't know what a gang attack is. Like, that's different.
Well, either way, that seems like it'll be tough too.
Nah,
like go 10-0.
That'll be easy. I go 10-0 every day.
Unless it's against the AI, I think this is going to be tough. The next one is called Decorated. Earn 30 Platinum Awards. We have no idea. We can't really speculate on that one. This next one is called... Yes. This next one is called Stick Up Kid. Hold up all 20 stores.
That's cool.
But we know how many stores you can hold up. Like, this was actually one of the things we nailed right on the button. I didn't think there'd be 20, but I thought there'd be less than that. But we did in our GTA Online multiplayer speculations say, like, hey, what they're gonna do is they're just gonna pick a bunch of preset locations that you can rob in a bunch of different ways to like keep it fresh. And this is exactly what they've done, and it was exactly what I wanted them to do. So I'm really excited for this. I think it'll be a ton of fun to sort of like do the heists with your friends. I mean, I know they won't be as elaborate as the single-player ones, but you're still going to get that kind of feel for it. I think this is like the perfect way for GTA to sort of incorporate that gameplay into the multiplayer mode. Any thoughts?
No, it's basic. Rob all 20 places. Done. Got it.
Yep. And I mean, it doesn't say this here, but I'm sure you can rob stuff twice, right?
Yeah, I mean, it
like they're not one and done, right?
It wouldn't make any sense to rob it after you just robbed it. I'm sure it's probably like a time thing where like, hey, you just robbed a business, so come back in a day or two when they actually have had more business and have money.
Yeah,
so,
that's fair.
That's probably
the next one is called Enjoy Your Stay. Participate in everything Los Santos has to offer.
This could suck.
So, well, not really, because it's probably just do everything in the multiplayer once. And it could be a lot of stuff, but you're still going to want to try everything once anyway. Like, I think this is just going to be something you automatically get, basically, by playing the game. But we don't really know how much the online includes, so it could be a ton of stuff, and it could be something you hate. Like, it could be like, you have to beat this mission. That's really hard, but
yeah,
we will
just
see.
Participate, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you don't even have to win,
No,
so
it won't
that should be
that
easy.
bad.
Next one is called Crew Cut. GTA Online, complete a job as a member of a crew. And that's obviously just like beating one mission probably, or like robbing one
Yeah.
place, so that will not be difficult, and nothing really to talk about there. GTA Online, full refund is the name of the achievement. Kill the thief that mugged you.
This doesn't make any sense.
This is really interesting. So can you mug people in the game? Like if I
guess.
mugged you and then you can't turn around and killed me, would that
Maybe
complete
that's
the thing?
maybe that's a game mode, kind of like Trouble in Terrorist Town. You know what that game is?
Yeah,
Could be something like that. That'd be interesting.
maybe. Yeah, that'd be really cool. And it would be really cool if the AI will mug you.
Yeah, that would be funny. If you just get
That would be
mugged
really
by an
funny,
AI,
and then
just
you could
chase
get
them
mugged by the AI and then have to go back and kill him. The next one is called Dialing Digits, and it's in GTA Online. Call for gang backup for
See,
the first time.
I don't get this like gang/crew stuff. Maybe
I
the
wonder if your
gang
crew can
is
be a
just
member of
AI
the gang
people.
of a gang.
I
Yeah,
think-
that's what I think.
I think gang is AI and crew is your
Yeah,
actual.
as you get like more of a reputation, you get a bigger gang,
That could be some.
right?
Yeah,
Sort of like
that.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah.
That could be cool. I mean, it was cool in Assassin's Creed. A lot of people liked that. I didn't really play it, but I know you enjoyed that, and I know a lot of other people did, so that should be fun. The last one is called American Dream, and what it is it's in GTA Online, own an apartment, a garage, and an insured vehicle. So
Pretty
nothing
simple.
really that new here. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I like the idea of the car insurance, and I'm glad they're pushing that. I think it's a really like clever way to like keep it realistic, but also like allow people to like not if they like buy a nice car, they don't trash it right away. You know?
Yeah, and it really adds to the factor of like you own this vehicle. You can't just go jack another one and it's automatically yours. And I wonder if you do steal the car, then you can't get insurance on it, so you can't just steal a really nice car and automatically have it. Because if you do
just
screw
keep
it up,
using it
then
forever, yeah.
it's gone. But if you go out and purchase a vehicle, like I go out and buy a Banshee or a Cheetah, put insurance on it, I can do what I don't have to worry about it. I can mess it up and then just pay the $500 deductible on it. But still, there's still like in GTA 4, the cars are so expendable in this game. Like I can pick any car I want whenever I want. I don't have to worry about it. And like there's an option to like save a nice car in front of your like story mode, like in front of your apartment. But it didn't matter because I would just anytime I would go to a mission, I'd lose it anyways. And then I would just steal a car on the road, and I was literally no repercussions for it at all. And there was just no value. I
Yeah,
was like, oh,
I don't know.
So like the whole insurance thing is really cool, and it adds a
I
factor
think
to
that's-
like ownership.
That's a good factor, but I think it's kind of part of the game that you're kind of able to steal any car.
I don't think you're gonna be able to get insurance on a stolen car.
I don't think so either, and I think the rare cars are going to be a lot rarer.
Yep.
Because like it's really not that hard to find a nice car in this game.
No, not at all.
But it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Do you have any thoughts? Do you have a favorite achievement, Davis?
A favorite. It depends on like. There's just a lot of stuff I don't know what's going on with like these UFO ones and stuff. So like right
Yeah.
now, I mean, if I were to probably pick my favorite one, which is I'm probably gonna end up hating, is Run Like the Wind, which is survive an entire day with a bounty on your head. So, cause then like if a day lasts like a total of like 5 hours in the GTA Online world, you're gonna have to sit 5 hours out of your day that you're gonna completely dedicate to playing GTA and staying alive. So it's a really cool achievement. It's potentially gonna suck, but I think that's my favorite one so far.
My favorite one, I think the cult one is the most interesting. But I think the best idea is keeping all three characters alive for 3 minutes with a 3-star wanted level.
Yeah, that's a cool one too. We'll see how.
Because like that is such like that's something totally new that we've never seen before. Like the cult thing is cool too, but like that's just really a story. But like this is like an entirely new gameplay mechanic. It's going to be something you've never done before in a game. So
Yep.
that's definitely what I'm the most excited for.
Those are
The one I'm
probably
least
my two
excited for is the 100% completion because it's going to be impossible.
favorites. Yeah, it's gonna suck.
So hopefully we get there. Probably not. This has been Main Street Gamers Special Edition GTA Achievements.